I'm Christina Hogarth, and I'm speaking with Christine Hogarth, the newly elected MPP for Etobicoke Lakeshore. Christine, you've been in politics for several years, but always behind the scenes. How does it feel to know that now you're going to be going to Queen's Park and being really front and center?
Well, it changes from a job to a responsibility. Now we're responsible for the people of Etobicoke Lakeshore and the people in the province of Ontario. It's your job. You have a boss to talk to and to get direction from. This time, the people of Ontario are our boss.
You're one of, well, this is the largest component of women that we've seen at Queen's Park. 40% of MPPs, or newly elected MPPs, are women. What type of impact do you think that's going to have on the way the business of government gets done this term?
Do you know what? I think it's great that more women are running. I think it's sad that we have to say so many women are there. I think going on, when we talk about quotas, it's a sort of a slippery slope. I want to have my job because I earned my job, because of my education, because of what I bring to the table. I always worry when someone says, oh, there's so many women there, this is great, things are going to change. There's good people there with great backgrounds, great educations, great experience. We are so fortunate. Our caucus is full of wonderful people, men and women alike. So I hate when we say, because they're women, it's because they're great people.
This will be your first term. Is there anything that you really want to see accomplished as an MPP, or as just a local issue, or something broader context for the whole province?
Well, one thing important to this area, Etobicoke Lakeshore, is a transit issue, and I know that's mixed with municipal politics, which is, some of my experience comes from the municipal area. I worked for John Campbell, who was a councillor in Ward 4. We have a huge development that came up here in Etobicoke Lakeshore on Humber Bay Shores. 28,000 people, no exit plan. We really have got to fix that problem. You can't do this to people. People move in and there isn't any way of exiting. It affects myself. I don't live too far from there, and it affects all their neighborhoods. So I think that's number one. I know that it was talked about the other day. They have the Mimico bus now. That's a starting point, but we still need to move farther. There's more work to be done, and you know what? We got to get to that.
So the people of this area then can be confident that the water, that Park Long Go is still going to be a priority for this government?
It's certainly going to be a priority for me, and I will push that. And I've already had a conversation with Mr. Ford, our Premier-elect Ford, and his Chief of Staff, and just to mention that that's something I will certainly be advocating for as we move forward. It is so important. We have to get people moving. It's lost times, lost wages. We got to get people moving. You can't have a community that's not drivable.
What's your biggest fear? What are you so nervous? What are you nervous about? I mean, the big swearing-in ceremonies on Friday. You're a rookie MPP. What are you nervous about?
Oh, you know what? I'll tell you, I was nervous my first day driving to work, and I called my husband on the phone. I said, "Oh my goodness, I'm an MPP," and we had a laugh. He goes, "Christine, you worked in that office back and forth for 20 some odd years. You know that place. There's some people who don't even know the washrooms are." I said, "So you know it." There's very few of us who actually were in the government side. Sat on the government side. I was in the background, of course, in the government side, but I'm actually not nervous. I'm more excited. Doug Ford is going to be an excellent premier. He's going to get right down to work and get stuff done. And I think that's really important. It's my principles that if you're making a promise, you keep that promise. So I want to work hard with the Ford government to make sure that happens.
Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, it's my absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, and welcome to Etobicoke Lakeshore.